I'm Pete, this is Gus. We're the owners of Kafe. We decided we wanted to open up a restaurant because we felt like we had an opportunity to use everything we've learned from the past with regards to our restaurant business, our basic business skills, Gus's expertise with gathering people and entertaining people.
No, opening up the restaurant was just an idea of ours because our dad worked here for 35 years. He owned a carrot shop, which its time had long passed. So we always liked entertaining people, and we thought it'd be a good little idea to bring a Greek cafe to the corner to the neighborhood and keep the property in our name and our family, and just continue the miraculous tradition of being on 4th and Temple. I wouldn't say we get along. I mean, we didn't get along as kids. We did get along as kids, but not very well. But as we matured and became good adults, we started getting along. But we get along pretty good now. We have different parts of the restaurant past that we each do, so we kind of stay out of each other's business.
We have a yin yang type of a thing going on here. Our personalities are quite opposite actually, but in a funny way similar too. So I think that opposite way of the way we approach the world actually works for here because you kind of need a little bit of everything with regards to personality when you run a restaurant. Cafe Neo was Gus's dream because he used to always meet all his friends for breakfast. Now he just tells everyone to come here. So like, when people want to... Bye, Rosana! Rosana's our #1 server. Hands down.
Getting back to that point. Yeah, I mean, the part of the restaurant that we like, I mean, interacting with people, not being in an office, seeing customers.
But truthfully, me and Gus are born and raised in Long Beach, like, Snoop's got nothing on us, to tell you the truth. And anyone else who tries to claim Long Beach. We've been on this corner of Portland Temple since we were born. We've seen it going from a Navy-type town to being gang-infested, to being run down, to bouncing back and starting its way up, to being hip.
Well, Long Beach has always been a unique city just because, it's been artistic, it's been blue-collar, been a little bit elitist, and people all come together, and it's like a flashpoint,
It seems like people are kind of either leaving Long Beach or coming through Long Beach. We kind of see that, we sense that. It's to a lot of people, it's a transitional city, either maybe coming to college or starting your life over or trying to get started or ending up here near the beach where everything's awesome. We're a beach community, we have nice restaurants. We have a local feel. It's not, you start moving south, you have to deal with big centers and stuff. We have shopping districts within neighborhoods, 4th Street, 2nd Street, Broadway, and I've always loved that about Long Beach. Well, I got a couple stories. The first funny story is we have a good friend of ours who was a contractor on this property, and Gus could be a little hot-tempered at times. And the contractor has a similar personality, so he's very brotherly with us, so he's considered family. And as we were building, Gus and him got into an argument. Before you knew it, they were rolling around on the ground, and there was a dust cloud. And the people in the neighborhood thought it was a real fight going on, but it was just 2 adult men being very juvenile. And that was a pretty funny story. First couple of weeks we opened. The server, the busboys, the people on the fryers were us too, so we were kind of all over this place. And our buddy Christian Crocious was also here helping us out early on, and it was just amongst all the stress of early opening, looking over our shoulder and seeing a friend or a family member on the fryer or on the grill or
making a Greek salad.
Making a Greek salad was a lot of fun.
I remember opening day, I think I was running around trying to get some menus, and I got pulled over by the Signal Police. And I told him that, it's my grand opening, and I'm opening a restaurant. So he let me go, that was cool. We got here on October 17, 2007. I think like 5 people came in the first day. 4 of them were our friends, or family. We had some pretty good stories. The most notable one would be though the time that I think at one point we pretty much for about 2 weeks had no waitresses or anything of that sort. So it was basically me and Pete over here as your waiter and busboy, and we were running the game here for a while. So that was pretty interesting, working 14-hour days. You know, coming home and asking ourselves, why are we doing this?
14 hours, we would have been lucky if we worked only 14 hours in those 2 weeks, but
It turned out alright.
turned out okay.
See ourselves expanding a little bit, maybe opening up a second Cafe Meal somewhere, a third. We definitely want to keep working on a Cafe Meal. We still want to work on Cafe Meal right now. We still see a lot of improvements that we want to make. We want to bring in a new awning and patio, fire pits, fix some stuff up here. So we'll be expanding.
We'll never lose sight of the goal of this Cafe Meal. We're always going to get better. That's for sure. We're always going to try to get better and better and better with our food, our environment, our service. Those goals will never be put to the side. Our customers come first. We want to make sure when someone gets a meal here that they're satisfied and feel like they got a lot of bang for their buck, and that they were comfortable and they enjoy being here. And that's our number one thing, and I think that's one of the reasons why we're still standing here 3 years later. Come by, come say hi to us.
Go to the temple all day long.